area. I'm here to do your weekly card reading, your angel card reading, and crystal reading. This week's crystal, we're going to focus on amethyst. I have a nice big piece of amethyst here. Beautiful stone, high vibration. I'm going to start the new year with that. This weekly reading is going to be for December 28th through January 3rd. And I've been guided to use 3 different decks today. So I'm going to use the messages from your angels. The messages from the fairies, the relationship, the romance deck, and the dolphin and mermaid cards. Those are the 3 decks I'm going to be using. So I'm going to shuffle and going to flip over the top card of each one, and then we'll just go from there. So as we end the new year and we start the 2015, I'm excited to bring everybody beautiful blessings for the week ahead, because this is going to be a great week. It's kind of starting something fresh, ending something and starting something fresh. So starting something new. Okay, so the first card for the messages from the fairies is goodbye to the old, hello to the new. Beautiful. Love that. And the relationship, the romance deck, is forgiving and learning. Beautiful card as well. And the dolphin and mermaid card that comes up is rest. Those are nice cards as well. All 3 of them are beautiful cards. It kind of tells us as we move into 2015, there's kind of a theme going on. So I love it when the universe kind of confirms with us and gives us some sort of a theme to work with. Goodbye to the old and hello to the new. One chapter of your life is ending and another one is beginning. So this is a time to let go of all the things that didn't work for you in 2014 and focus on what's going to work for you in 2015. So a lot of you, this might be a relationship that might be ending, or a job change, or a move to a new location. This could also this could also be just a new way of thinking. So positive thinking, changing your thought patterns, things that were no longer serving you, starting to move forward and moving forward fearlessly, going into something new, letting the goodbye to the old. The card says you finished one chapter of one part of your life, and now a new era is even better part is beginning. So that's a great message, because this is starting something new. It's all about change. It doesn't have to be scary either. It's just letting go of perceive things that haven't been working for you. That kind of goes hand in hand with the forgiving and learning too, because a lot of times we have a hard time forgiving ourselves if things in our past didn't work for us. So say we set resolutions for 2014 and we didn't accomplish them all. We might be kind of upset with ourselves going into the new year. How can I start the new year 2015 when I couldn't even accomplish what I set for myself in this past year? So they're saying start small. Don't make your expectations or your resolutions, if you're going to make some, don't make them huge. Start with something very attainable. Okay. And forgive yourself for anything that you didn't accomplish, because I'm hearing that you learned a lot. So for 2014, for a lot of people out there, I know a lot of my clients have been hearing this from me. So if you're one of my clients listening in, this might be a repeat for you as far as messages go, but it's all about being okay with what you did accomplish. All right. So don't beat yourself up if you didn't attain every single goal you set for yourself. You did learn something through this past year. You did figure out ways to make yourself better, and you know what didn't work for you. So now in 2014, when you realize what didn't work for you, you can go forward with a better example of what it is that you want to accomplish and what it is that you want to do. You don't know what it is you don't want until you realize. Maybe I'm not saying that correctly. What I'm hearing them say is you don't know what doesn't work for you until you try something and realize that it either did work or it didn't work. So a lot of people this year, and I'm one that I can speak from personal experience, there were some things I tried, didn't work out at all. I had great intentions with them, thought they were going to be fantastic, put a lot of time, energy, money, whatever into it, and it just kind of wasn't what I expected or wasn't what I wanted, or but I wouldn't have known unless I tried. So I need to forgive myself and not beat myself up about it, because I might not want to move forward with it. I have to take that for me as a learning example and realize wouldn't have known that I didn't want it or didn't like it or wasn't the direction I wanted to go in unless I experienced it. So it's not about beating yourself up, and it's about moving forward, learning and going past your self limitations. Okay, push yourself past your goal. That's not right. Push yourself past limitations. Don't limit your beliefs or your what you can accomplish. Set your parameters huge, but maybe start taking baby steps to get there. Okay, see your goals for 5 years out, but you can start in small increments to get where you need to get to. The rest card comes up and lets you know that this has been an emotional time. A lot of you processed a lot of information this past week. Christmas time, my favorite time of year, I gotta say, but this was an emotional week for me too. I experienced a lot of emotions that came to the forefront that I wasn't expecting. So a lot of you out there, maybe you had the same experience. I heard from a lot of people that messaged me that they did experience that too. So I think that there might have been some planetary things going on for that to have occurred. But regardless of whatever the reason was, I want you to know that they're telling you that this is a nice time to take it easy and rest. Go into a meditative state, kind of take a nap. If you can take an afternoon nap, you're golden. This is my goal for the next year. I want to be able to take 2 afternoon naps a week, even if it's just for a half hour or an hour. I just want to be able to just kind of like rejuvenate my mind. Sometimes that 15 minutes, or you can take a quick cat nap for 15 minutes. That really, if you're struggling with something, if you're working 9-to-5 job and you cannot do this, you don't have that extra time to do it. Well, then maybe go out, sit in your car and take that on your lunch break, take a 15-minute respite, listen to the radio, play soft music, or just put headphones on or relax, close your eyes, go for a walk around the parking lot, maybe something like that. They're just saying rest. Give your body a break. We are processing a lot of information and a lot of emotions over the last week. And so they're saying be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Again, it's all about not beating yourself up. Don't beat yourself up about things that that were hard for you this week emotionally. If things came to the forefront, it's because you needed to deal with it. So ask your angels before you go to sleep if you could maybe, I know they can't give you extra time, but sometimes what the angelic realm can do is if you ask them, say you can only get 5 hours sleep that one night and you really need to be on your best, be at your best the next day for work or whatever, you can ask your angels to make that 5 hours feel like 8. I've done it myself, so I know that it works. And you wake up feeling so rested in that short period of time, so they can do that for you. I'm hearing that maybe this is something you should start asking them. And the forgiving too, it's not just about forgiving yourself. If there's people this week that emotionally hurt you or emotionally were tough to be around, or maybe just brought up things that you hadn't expected to deal with, or just maybe if you were alone this week and didn't have people to be with, and going into the new year, maybe a lot of you are going to be alone on New Year's Eve and aren't going to have a party to go to. This might be a tough week for you. The holidays are extremely emotional, extremely tough if you've lost a loved one, and this is a time for you to process, having the holidays without them. This can be something that you have to adjust to. So they're telling you to forgive other people. If somebody said or did something to you that offended you, don't hold a grudge moving into 2015. Try to let it go. Anger isn't going to serve you moving forward. So you need to be able to just relax and go with the flow. You don't necessarily have to, well, they're saying forgive, but I know a lot of people that's hard. They're saying it's best for you if you can just move past it in your own mind, okay? You don't have to be with that person 24/7 or be their best friend or whatever, but it's healthier for you to let it go. As you move into the new year, it'll be in your best interest to let situations slide and try to look at things with a better perspective, change your mind frame on things. Excuse me. So goodbye to the old, hello to the new, forgiving and learning, and rest. So this is a theme going into the new year. They want you to take care of yourself as you're going to start the new year energetically on a good note. So now we have amethyst, this beautiful stone of amethyst. I won this many, many years ago at spiritual center that I belong to, and it's a beautiful stone. I like to keep this under my chair when I'm doing readings, or kind of just in my office, in my space. I also have an amethyst chevron that I like to use. I carry that around with me in my pocket. Amethyst is a highly, extremely powerful protective stone. It's a really, really spiritual stone. Purple is the color of the third eye, so a lot of people use this for meditation when they're meditating, when they're trying to get to that high spiritual place. It's a great way to start the new year, 2015, carrying this amethyst amethyst stone with them. It secretly enhances high states of consciousness and meditation. It's an enhanced, like I said, enhanced spiritual awareness. Oops, let's see. It's beneficial for the mind, always calming and stimulating. And when it can clear mentally, it can help you feel less scattered. It calms and aids the transition of neutrons that signal through the brain, and it's helpful with insomnia. And if you have let's see, like recurrent nightmares, this can help you with that too. For healing, it's let's see, for healing, it helps you with the production of hormones and tunes the endocrine system, and that helps you move forward with your metabolism. It eases headaches and clears tension. It's really important to clear this for releasing tension. This is a great stone for that. So it really brings you to, I would keep this by your bed. If it's going to help you with insomnia and getting rid of nightmares, I would definitely keep this around you that way. Keep it on your nightstand or your bed. When you're meditating, it helps you getting to those high spiritual places. So definitely keep this around. So everybody have a great week. I hope that as you're moving forward into the week, that lots of blessings come your way. If you like this video and you'd like to share it, that would be great. If you'd like to subscribe to it, absolutely would love for you to do that. If you're interested in getting a reading from me, a private reading, you can reach me at lisawillette.com. And again, as we start the new year, lots of new changes coming for me and my business and all kinds of different things that I'm going to be doing. I'd love for you to follow me on Facebook and Twitter as well. The information's at the bottom of my screen. So everybody, I hope you have a great week.